Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I'm Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright guys, if you are one of my amazing subscribers, my common viewers, or just my viewers in general, first of all, you mean the world to me, and thanks for stopping by, because this fight would not be possible without you guys. So, just know that, you guys are awesome. In the Second Amendment, we are moving forward. Now, I'm in a different location, if you can't tell. We're out of town again, and every time I'm near the sun, I look like this. So, that's just part of it. If I'm good, you're good, we're gonna make this happen. But today's content, as always, linked in the description box below. We're gonna talk about, is 2022, the midterms, are they gonna be all about gun rights versus gun control? It's shaping up to be that way, and The Hill just came out with an article kind of going in that direction, and actually they have some interesting points. I am praying that it comes down to gun control versus gun rights, because as you guys know from this channel, we've done videos for about 5 to 6 months about how the gun rights movement is growing at the state level, but also population-wide. It's incredible, and let's dive in. The article we're touching on tonight is called "Rising Crime Rejuvenates Gun Control Debate on Campaign Trail." Okay? The battle over gun control is emerging as a campaign issue heading into the midterms as gun violence rises in the US. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, gun violence rising, defunding the police, guns, there's so many nuances to this argument, right? And that's why we're looking forward to it, because if 2022 turns into this, it's gonna be amazing for us. But let's continue. Republicans have attributed the rise in violence to progressive efforts to reform and in some cases direct funds away from police departments. That's defunding the police. But Democrats say gun policies are at the heart of the issue. Now, of course, if you are familiar with any of the debate we've had forever, the extreme gun control is in the left-leaning cities, but it still doesn't help. So what do? They blame outside of the cities. But whatever, let's get past it. We're gonna go to that in a second. Democrats are pointing to polling that shows Americans in favor of stricter gun control regulations. 84% of voters, including 77% of Republicans, say they support gun buyers having to go through a background check. Okay, if this is what they come at us with, if the battle does start to say it's gun control versus gun rights, and they start going with this data point, they're toast, and they're done, and that's incredible, because everyone knows that a background check is a part of the gun buying reality in America, and of course they support it, because everyone goes through it. And that's important. But now, let's keep going, because you're starting to see the narratives established, okay? It's very much become sort of a triple threat, said Charlie Kelly, a senior political advisor to the gun control group Everytown for Gun Safety. We've been battling with them forever, right? It mobilizes voters, it persuades, and it's also increasingly becoming a litmus test issue where if a candidate is not supportive of gun safety measures, they're basically disqualified as a choice for a voter. So what he just said was, if you're not for gun control, you can't be a Democratic candidate. It's like that? Okay, we're drawing the battle lines that far, but keep in mind, they are far left. Everytown Gun USA wants guns gone, okay? Chicago has been continuously plagued by gun violence and has been used by both parties to promote their respective stances on guns. Republicans argue that gun violence in the city is connected to Illinois' strict gun laws, while Democrats say it's a result of lax gun control laws. Now, again, if you guys are seeing this, let me know what you think in the comments field below, but they're starting to lay out the groundwork for the battle positions, okay? That's what we're looking at here. And if this goes nationwide, they're going to lose a lot on this because they do not have a good background. So check this out. For far too long, Chicago has been used as a political punching bag, Collins said. Most of the guns that are apprehended after a homicide here in the city of Chicago have come from Indiana. So it's not what's happening here in the state of Illinois because we're pushing back. It's because the surrounding states around us have to loosen laws. Okay, and here is where it gets really impactful, especially for our side of the argument for gun rights. You know, the Second Amendment, that thing that's enshrined in the Bill of Rights, that little piece, that little nougat. If Illinois truly believed that gun control was the main solution to any kind of gun violence, then why, when they enact their gun control, does it not affect in their city? The answer then quickly becomes, well, it's because of surrounding states. Okay, if they say that, they lose. Because what that means is the gun control policies in their states, criminals go around them to still get guns, and it proves the entire point of the gun rights argument. And that's where we're starting to line up. That's why I'm really hoping that they go down this road, because woo, it will not be pretty. It's gonna be crazy. Now here's some Republican sides. Democrats can talk gun control until they're blue in the face, but the problem they face at the ballot box in 2022 is skyrocketing crime in cities and states that they control, said Republican strategist Ford O'Connell. Talk of gun control is a distraction to try to hold their base together, because when I look at this, the root cause of the skyrocketing crime, outside of coming out of COVID is really their defund police message. Now, this is where the right is going to go. The gun rights side is going to say, well, of course gun violence is up. You took away all the police officers, you dunces. Then the left's going to say, no, it's all about the gun control. We shouldn't have them at all, and then peace and harmony would reign. Come on, we all know that's not going to be the case. But it's going to be gun rights versus gun control and defunding the police. Now, gun control and defunding the police conflict with each other, which is why you're seeing a rise in gun ownership nationwide. And favorability of stricter gun laws is going on a downward trend. We've covered all this on our channel, but this is where we're going. And this is really, really good. The end of this article that I pulled for you is important. Experts say that gun control and crime will be defining issues going into the midterms, and both have the potential to sink candidates. This is going to be a hot topic, Lawler said. You better study up on it, and if you don't already have a lot of experience with it, the same with guns. That is why this channel is in a perfect position with you guys. The partnership that we've built, we put out content, you give us your feedback, you view it, and you share it, and it makes a difference. We have been studying this for 6 months together. We've gone the ins, the outs, we know where they've been, where they're going, because we stayed in front of them by observing the why. And now you're seeing all these pieces come together in the 2022 midterms. And this is where we're gonna have an amazing opportunity to really show up and show out, get in those polls, and really vet these candidates. Because if this is the battle, we're on the winning end of this one, guys, and it is an amazing thing because this channel is right there with you, tip of the spear. Until tomorrow, let me know what you guys think. I'm Braden. See you later.